Hey guys, I'm going to do a quick update. Next week will be my 6 months and I'll be doing it again. But I went to my therapist and we were talking about my labs and everything. And I was telling her how important the labs were. That my endo doctor said how important it was to follow, especially guys and the females transitioning. So she suggested that I really iterate to you guys how important it is that those of you who go to the doctor and get the prescription for tea and then don't see a doctor for another 6 months or so, the reason why it's so important for you to get your labs every 3 months, 4 months at the max is because in men, they carry a little bit higher red blood count, which is a RBC. And for example, mine before T ran between 13 and 14 points. I call them points, but I don't know what it's called. When I went back this last time, it was 15, and she had told me that that it's okay, but if it gets to 18, then she's going to cut me back on my tea, because what happens is the blood starts thickening and can clot and cause a heart attack. Another thing to watch is the cholesterol. And I know in general everybody basically knows what cholesterol means. But when you're on testosterone in guys, it tends to cause a clogging of the arteries. So, for example, my cholesterol total was 144, which is very, very good. And the bad cholesterol is called LDL. Mine was under the peak number, so it was good. But on the hindsight, the good cholesterol, I don't remember what it should be, but mine was 30 and it had dropped some. And she circled it and said, this is what we have to watch too, because this causes a hardening of the arteries. So it's very important, guys. You know, you get excited, you get the prescription, you start your shots, and you just keep living life and looking for the changes and everything. But also to remember that your health is very important and that you don't want to go through life and then all of a sudden be this person you've always saw yourself to be and then have medical issues because you weren't followed by a doctor carefully. So even though you're young and vibrant and don't think it's going to happen to you, I mean, you've got to make the choice yourself. But on the hindsight of things is if you are doing labs just every 3 months, if the doctor doesn't call you for an appointment, you're still good. So what is the harm? So that's something I wanted to talk to you guys about. Another thing is since I have so much time on my hands, I can't do anything right now. I've been thinking about the process of transitioning and where I was and how far I've come today. And one of my thoughts is that you get so excited once you finally decide and make that decision to bite the bullet, face the turmoil, face the drama, if there's going to be any, and transition in your life, is that you, like I did, hug YouTube, watch everybody's videos, watch their journeys, see where they've gone, see where they've been, and you accumulate all this information and you're in the hype of everything. And so when you start your videos, you have a set way of thinking. I shouldn't say set, you have a way of thinking. And as you evolve in your transition, it tends to change the way you look on things because you're looking from a different aspect now. And what I mean is, like for example, myself, I was pretty black and white about life. I mean, I knew there was gray shades because of course I lived in a gay life and thought it was wrong of people to judge people because of their sexual orientation, or even nowadays the kids, younger generations, tattooing their bodies up. That was taboo when I was little. My nieces have tattoos. It's not a big deal. I have one. My partner has a few. It's not a big deal. But it just, your thinking is constantly, or your viewing is constantly changing as you evolve in life. And I just want to say, you know how it says what comes around goes around? Well, be careful how you look at other people. Especially us, I always say we're uniquely packaged. So be careful how you look at others. Just because they may be giving you looks or they're talking about you, don't cop attitude. Just smile at them and turn the other cheek. Because sad about them is they probably live in a box. They probably haven't even experienced life as you've experienced it. And they probably missed out on a lot of stuff. Because bottom line, people, is when people have to look at other people and put them down, judge them, scorn them, they cannot be happy themselves. They cannot be in an environment of happiness. Because why would they? When you are open, when you're born in this box, as you grow, the walls come down and you should be expanding how you view things. So when you're expanding, you're also accepting. Your hands are coming out like they showed Jesus pictures. You're welcoming changes. You're welcoming differences. You're welcoming diversity. You're welcoming different ethnics, different cultures. So be careful how you scorn people, how you talk about people, especially as you're growing up. A lot of you are younger. Don't react to these people, because all you're doing is putting yourself in their position, in their box. Basically, you're showing that you have no openness, that you have no love and compassion for the different. So that's basically, I've just been thinking about things and how I'm evolving as an individual, and now I'm living on the other side of things, actually being able to see out of my eyes and watching people accept me for who I am on the inside. So everything's evolving, and I have to remember, not everybody's going to agree with me. So I don't agree with everybody, but one thing I do, I don't judge them. It may be different. I say it's different for me. I couldn't do that, but that doesn't mean it's wrong. So there's a difference. But anyway, guys, I'm doing pretty good. I'll give you a quick show of my chest. It's healing pretty good. I'll do a better one next week. Scabs are off the nipples. I can't keep gauze on the nipples because it's already 90 degrees. It's only 11 o'clock here, so I sweat too much. But life is good, and I hope all of you are good. And as I say always, one day at a time, make your journey as simple as possible, and bless you.